Well, it's a red letter day, a milestone day here at KVW. It's been, oh gosh, 13 years maybe? Big investment at the time, man. But it served me well, but it's done its job. So now, here we are with the just newly arrived, handy dandy, number 6000 version 3, I'm not sure. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, we are gonna look at my Speedmaster. I serviced this, it's probably been, I don't know, 6 years. It's due, but let's see. Ooh, demagnetize first. You know, it's funny, I didn't wear this thing for a really long time because I was just having a problem with no-date watches. And this thing, you know, you walk by the watch box and one particular watch or another watch starts to call your name as you walk by, and eventually you just can't stop yourself and you have to wear it. I've been wearing it for weeks. Really been enjoying it. Okay, so let's see what we got. This thing is interesting because you can set it to push or extend, and so the push is the other way, and so it kind of, this whole line comes and it's growing from this point. It's, for me, it's really counterintuitive, but you can, thankfully, look at how sensitive that is. Did you see that? Okay, let's see how closely I can get my clock to it before it starts hearing. We should start seeing a weird interference pattern. If it starts picking it up. Well, that's pretty well shielded. That's actually touching. It's not touching the microphone, but it's touching the body. I think that puts to rest any ideas or notions about this thing being able to affect this thing. I was admonished and told that I needed to respect the thing. Well, I do respect it because I respect its engineering, and it was done correctly, and by golly, I'm right. See, look, that's interesting though. I was pretty far away. It can hear what the heck is going on here? Oh, it's because this is on a 12-second loop. I'm used to a 4-second loop. So all that stuff was me making all that noise. And then it's averaging from there. At least I believe so. Okay, so let's pause this. Yeah, it does all kinds of stuff. You can, well, I haven't really played with all the things. I figured out how to get it mostly running. A lot of it is, whoops, hang on a second. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Talking and when I should be thinking. We get our handy dandy piece of protective wrap. Wrap that around our watchy watch. Somebody had asked me to do an adjustment live. I will do my absolute level best to do that now. So let's get this open if I can figure out which way it opens. Ooh, would you stop it? Good gracious. Yeah, it's funny. I haven't had a real like love affair with this Speedy like super recently. Not for any other reason, it just hasn't reached out and grabbed me, but man, I tell you, I started looking at it and I was just like really appreciating its lines, its classicness. It's just such a beautiful watch. I know some people shake their heads and they're like, everybody's got one. I don't think everyone has one, but a lot of people do. But I really think, they're just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful watches. Okay, 2016, 2016, so yeah, it's we're coming on 7 years now. Come on, you. Ooh, got a good seal on this one. Come on. Okay, got that one off. It actually fought me quite a bit, which is interesting, but it's good. That dust cap is definitely a good thing. This is interesting. It keeps counting even when you stop it. That's wild. I wonder what the purpose of that is. Okay. Sorry about that. Never miss an opportunity to re-grease your caseback seals. Okay. I'm just checking things out here. Just looking it over real quick, trying to see which side the eccentric is going to. So we're going to try counterclockwise. Turn it just a hair. Oh, I don't like this screwdriver. Hang on. I need to put that one through the protocol, the sharpening protocol. Oh, and this one isn't a screwdriver at all. I made that into a pokey. Did I go the wrong way? Probably. See, because it's nice, these have these little, fine adjusters on there. Looks like they're still dropping. Are we dropping more now? Was I right the first time? I swear to goodness, that always happens to me. I do it the first time, it's backwards. I do it the second time, it's backwards again. I tell you, I got good amplitude. I had a good day when I was working on this thing. Let's see if I can get that just a hair better. That's another one of the Klein mottos. Instead of leaving well enough alone, let's see if we can jack it up by making it better. Never know when to quit. That's us. And it's a nice big clear display. Nice and clean. Hey, you got a little bit of bead error introduced there. Cleaning that up. I mean, it's flat. Give it that. Let's try. I just touched and I want to get rid of that. There we go. It's still trying to drop down, man. Give that a rest, okay? There we go. I might have goosed it too much here. Yeah, I did. See? Leave well enough alone. No Klein ever thought that. I can just get a few more horsepower out of her. Boom. Come on, stop teasing me here. Nope, not good enough, not good enough. What my dad always used to say about us, we clients are slow, but we get there in the end. Determination, he always used to talk about that. Gotta have your determination. Nobody can dissuade you from your path. Which isn't great if your path is a dumb one. Gosh, you were finicky, Or maybe I'm just a little... Yeah, there it is. See, I went the other way again. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, I don't want to get into beat error. Okay, we pretty much made it all the way from the end of the line. Yeah, not bad for 7 years, huh? Not bad. Good job, Spencer. Okay, yeah, I'm not dumb enough to mess with that. You'd think I would be, but no. Okay, so I'm going to put the case back on. I'll be right back because I want to make sure this is clean. And I thought, well, hey, well, I've got it open. Isn't that something, huh? What a beauty. Nice big balance. This balance is, Seiko copied this balance pretty much one for one when they did the 6139s, the 6000 series. Obviously the pivots and the jewels and everything are different, but the wheel itself, its size and its 4-spoke structure, it's beat. There are some people who were like, not looking down on, these or Omega, but these are a worthy watch. They really are. Worthy watch. Come on. Come on, there we go. Cool. All right. Gotta mold this off. Sorry for that noise. Make sure I didn't pick up anything untoward. My case back gasket. Wait a second, what's that? Nope. No bueno, senor. Let's try this again. Actually, no. The Klein way to do it is to start a project and you start it out as like a quickie thing, like you're just going to bang it out, right? But then what happens is you actually manage to do the thing, but then you start improving it. So rather than having just done it right the first time and taking your time, you blast through the beginning of it and then spend just a ridiculous amount of time improving it. I do it all the time. Exhibit 1, the wood wall. Okay. I thought I had a pinched gasket there for a second. No, sir. Oh, I'd show you a wrist check, but there's the watch I was wearing. I did this. I'm so proud of this. I'm so proud of this. See this frosted finish? See this frosted finish on this thing? This wasn't like that before. This thing was high polish. This was one of the ones that were produced over in the UK by that one guy. And it's beautiful machining though. I'm not sure who he got to do the work, but they did a really good job. But it was done, spun high polish. Super shiny chrome, right? Like this. And it just looked weird. I didn't like it. I wanted to get the frosted finish back. But I don't have a sandblaster, and you're supposed to use like baking soda. So I was thinking, I got a brand new rock tumbler, and I was reading the instructions, and it said that it can be used for rocks and all kinds of stuff, but also tumbling brass, which is something you do if you're a reloader. I'm like, I wonder what would happen if I put a piece of metal in there. Would it get all scratched up, or would it get like frostified? So what I did is I found, believe me people, this was an absolute junk case. Junk, 100%, okay? But this was stainless steel. There was my first attempt. The movement was not in here, neither of this crystal. It was just an empty case. I'm testing it to see what looks good with the frosted finish, but I was like, okay, well, that's proof of concept. And I tried it with this. This was about 2 sessions. First one was 6 or 7 hours. No, yeah, 6 or 7 hours. The next one was like 3. Isn't that crazy? Isn't it beautiful? It comes out dark because you see, all you're seeing is the raw steel. So you polish a little bit on the top and it brings up the shine a hair. Where this came in handy for me was because, as some of you may remember, I bought a watch lot off a buddy of mine. One of the watches in there was one of these, 7549 7010. This is original. Those are original hands, original loom, original everything. It had a bad aftermarket insert in there, so I cleaned up the best one I had and put it in there. But somebody had mirror polished the original shroud, and it looked not great because they dimpled in around here, where it wasn't flat anymore because they were sanding so much. But now that I had proven my proof of concept that it worked, I ran this one through, same time period, I think 6, 7 hours, and then like another 3. That screws somewhere, I just haven't found it yet. So it went from mirror polish to that. Isn't that, I'm just so proud. I'm so proud to be able to do that. A lovely watch. So, how we doing? I think we're good, people. No, I didn't set this for face up, so I don't know if that affects the numbers. Oh, I see we're down here. We're good on our amplitude. We've got a hair more beat error. Well, I'm going to live with it. As a wise man once said, good enough for the girls that we date. So that's it, people. I'm done. Thank you for watching this and listening to me about that. And that's super cool. Oh yeah, this is what I can show too. Look, genuine Seiko frosted, right? Look at that. I didn't even try matching it. I just tried to, I didn't even realize this was on here until I did it. You see, it's finer here. I bet if I run this through a finer cycle than what I did, I'd be able to get that really smooth. Anyway, super proud. Thank you for watching. See you folks later.